Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. We have had a gorgeous Serenity Sunday. It has been so amazing. We haven't had to listen to the thumping and the noise of the air conditioner because it's been off the entire day, which has been awesome. If you caught our live this morning, you would have seen us sitting outside while Zephy was enjoying playing with her Kong. We had a great time sitting out there. We're probably out there for about an hour or so. We started off with a walk this morning. We emptied tanks, emptied our black and grey tank, filled up our water tank. Um, Most people think, why do you need to fill up your water tank when you're on city water? Well, yeah, we may be on city water, but the pressure ain't that great. So having a shower, it's good to put it on the tank because it pumps it through, and you get a better pressure rate on it. And I don't want to have to walk over to the showers, to the restroom areas where they have the showers here at the campground because I don't know when they get cleaned. So I stay safe. So we had an awesome, awesome morning doing that. Then after we finished the live, we came in and had breakfast, and then I went. There's some documents I'm trying to find, and I also one of my goals for while here at this campground through the end of December is to sort through the cupboards and the storage areas and all that. So today I got stuck into the storage area under the bed and ended up with a huge pile of magazines to go through. Um, got a whole bunch of trash. Half of it needs to be shredded. The other half is going to be going into trash bags and over to the trash bins. So got a lot of clearing out done, which was good. Did not find the documents I was looking for, but hey, under the bed, I now have at least half the storage space is now empty. Whereas before it was completely full. I probably could get a piece of paper in there, but I couldn't have put anything else in there. It was really, really full. So now it's half full. It's got my yarn in there that I'm using to crochet blankets and stuff. And now we're getting the cooler temperatures. I can get back into my crocheting of my chemo blankets and maybe knitting some more hats as soon as I figure out where I put my circular needles. Oh, yeah, they weren't under there. I think they might be up there. Um, but yeah, so I got under the bed. So all that's underneath the bed now is about 6 books, my yarn, and my piggy bank. Piggy bank? No, that's not under there. Where did I put that? I can't remember. And just a couple of other bits and pieces. It's got surplus, surplus bathroom product, but surplus bathroom products. That's right, because there was some moisturizer under there. There was some hand cream under there. I found my foot cream, which I really, really love. There was some handmade soaps in there, so it smells great when you lift it up because the soaps are they're a winter peppermint, so they smell of cocoa and peppermint. Oh my gosh, it just smells divine when you lift up the bed and under there. So that's only like half. Oh, and I've got a couple of spare pillows under there as well. So that's only like half full. Um, and so I'm really, really happy about the fact that I got in there today and I got it cleaned out. And I sat there and I was listening to one of the next book in the Grey Man series called Deadeye. So this is, I think, book 4. I think I'm up to now. It's like a 6 or 7 books in the series. I'm up to book 4 now. So I got to listen to a good chunk of that, and I've listened to it in the past, but haven't had a great memory of it. But as I was listening to it, I thought, oh, is this the one where it goes through Estonia? Yeah, and then I was listening to the beginning of it, I thought, oh, that's right. He kills the Russian guy by flying in while everybody's drunk. That's right. And so parts of it are coming back to me, which is good. So yeah, so I got that done. Like I said, got a huge stack of magazines now to go through. I still have another couple of places where magazines are and where the documents could be that I'm looking for. So that will get probably done throughout the week. And I tried and then we had lunch, and then I tried really, really, really hard to stay off the computer and stay off the computer was easy to stay off. It was the fact that I had some genealogy stuff that was bugging me because what I don't know what it is with families, but like when I was looking the Eakins side of the family, and looking back at all the relatives in the 1800s, the most common name that you could possibly put with Eakins was Thomas, George, William, and John. Thomas, George, William, and John. Yes, were the most common names. I had to go through 181 and 183 John Eakins that were born in a 2-year period in the area where my relatives lived, where my ancestors lived, to find the one that fitted in my tree. I am coming across this with the one that I'm doing for the client right now, where they have a kind of common last name, but Benjamin seems to be a very common name within that family, along with George. And it's like, oh my god. And then it was like, okay, well, I know he got married to I knew the first name, and so I go and search for marriages between a Benjamin with an Emma, and there's like, and within a, and I knew when their son was born, um, when one of their kids were born, so they had to be married before then, so that ruled out a whole bunch of them. So I put a year thingy in there. Um, and then I just went searching, and I was sort of like, oh my gosh, there are so many of them with so many different names. So then it was like, okay, I know his middle initial is H. So we narrowed the field down that way as well. But then, of course, on the marriage certificates, they don't always put the middle name or the middle initial. So it took a while, but think I think we finally have it. And then I was looking through other trees that kept matching up with mine, with the one that I was researching. I was looking at them going, nope, nope, nope. But there is so much misinformation out there. And I was like, look at these things. And I was horrified because I knew who this guy's parents were. I knew who his kids were. It was finding the information about him and his wife. So I had the parents, I have the kids. It's finding out the guy and his wife. What is your problem? Hi, you want to come up here? Come on. No, you just want to stay there and say, go scratch, get scratches. Okay, you can do that. And so it was matching up those, but there were all these family trees that had the kids, had the parents, but had the Benjamin in there, but it was a completely different Benjamin, which I knew. And then they had different parents' names, but they had the same wife, and then they had the same kids. And I'm like, how the hell did they get this? Nothing would have matched up. The census records wouldn't have matched up. The birth records didn't match up. The marriage records wouldn't have matched. And yet people are going through, and because they get that little green leaf, and they think, oh, there's my ancestor, and they click, 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 click. It's like, no. It's like, please, people, research first. I mean, the first thing I do when it comes up with matches for other trees is I look to see how many sources have they gone to get that information. And sometimes you can go into the tree and you can actually view the sources. So are they the same sources that I have found? Or, excuse the thudding, somebody's trying to access the treats in her Kong. And what she does is she puts it in her mouth and she throws it. Because when she throws it, the treats fall out of here if they're loose enough. But to make them loose, you got to bang it. And then, so she picks up in her mouth, she throws it, it bounces, and hopefully that jars out the treat. And she's actually, you see how small this little hole is? It's not that big. I mean, it's only like a knuckle width on my finger here. But she manages to get her lower jaw stuck in this thing. You want to say hello? Is this yours? Yeah? You want to say hello? Go hi, everybody. Go hi. Go hello. And the wind's now come up too, so I'm going to have to go close the door soon so we don't get all the dust and dirt. Do you like your Kong? Okay, there you go. That's all she wants. She's had so much attention today, between everything. Even though I was sorting stuff out and I was doing the genealogy stuff, she got a lot of attention today. And then she decided and when she decided she had enough, she would go and sleep up on the dash in her bed up there. And I would get some work done. And then when she would wake up and go for a stretch, come get some water, because her food bowl's right down here next to me. But anyway, back to the genealogy thing. So when you are researching genealogy, you have to like triple and quadruple check your work, because if other people see your work and go, oh, they've got the same, they're researching the same name that I am, and they've got the same information I have, be very, very careful, because they may have similar names to what's in your tree. But when you actually look at the details and you look at their sources and everything else, you find out that you're looking at two different people. So it's, and then you find others that have mixed up three. I found one that had, yes, they were researched all the Benjamins, and they had three sources in there that were for three completely different Benjamins, yet they had it all related to that one in their tree. And the information that they had wasn't even related to the people in their tree. It was related to 3 other Benjamins. So that was now 4 Benjamins. So you have to be very, very careful with with the research and stuff that you're doing, which is why I don't like um, when I show my clients the trees and they've got all the green leaves and stuff. They go, "Oh, why haven't you gone?" And I show them what hints are still outstanding. Usually, it is the other trees that have matched up. And they go, "Why haven't you done that?" I said, "Because the information is so out of whack with what we have in your tree that I'm not even going to accept any of it," because I said they have some information that is correct, but they've got different parents there, which means there's going to be different siblings that come up for the person that you're looking for. It's not going to match. They may have the right wife in there, they may have the right kids in there, they might have the right name for the husband, but everything else about the husband, with the dates and everything, but everything from the husband's parents onwards is incorrect. So you got to be super, super careful with this, which is why it's taking so long. I'm loving this and getting frustrated with it, but having a blast because it's sharpening my skills and making me think of different ways that I can approach different information to find the information that I need. So I finally found the information that I needed for the right Benjamin, and so now I can go research him a little more, and because now I know who his parents is. I found their marriage certificates, and somebody's tree had a different maiden name for the mother, which was so out of whack. With, and then I found the actual marriage certificate of the parents, and thought, okay, I have the right information, and I knew it was the right information because it matched up with other information that I had found previously. So I keep track of all the information that I find and where I find it, so that I can make sure that everything fits in together nicely. So it's not just a matter of, oh yeah, that kind of looks right. Yes, it's the right first name. Oh, that's a very different last name to what somebody had in their tree. It doesn't matter. They could be looking at a completely different family. So it's been fun. So now I am going to be putting the computer away for the night because I'm at a point that I can break, which is why I'm now on here. And so we're at a point where we can break for now. So we are going to go for enjoy our evening walk in the breeze. We're probably going to have to put the awning in because it's getting a little whistly, getting a little windy out there. So that's going to have to come in, and then we can close the door. But it's been beautiful having the door open and the windows open the entire day. It's like 60 something degrees, actually maybe down closer to 50 by now. But it was like, I think the high today was 66 degrees. It was awesome. Oh my gosh, I had the expeller fan coming on, which helped pulls the air in through the open windows and doors. And I got had the fan up the front going and the fan in the bedroom going just to keep the air circulating. So between the 2 fans blowing air around the expeller, pulling air through, we had this nice breeze coming through to be able to air out sparkles. So it's been awesome. And hopefully the weather holds and we don't get too much with the wind and stuff, so we can have a week of airing out the inside of sparkles, which would be nice. So now I still have to go and pick up some of the stuff at the end of the bed, like all the trash that I pulled out of the beds under the bed storage. It's getting a little cramped sitting down there on the floor, so I had to got to a place where I could stop, got up, moved around, and got sidetracked with lunch and genealogy. So after our walk, I will go through and I will sort through the trash through the shred pile, into the trash pile and the trash pile, and bag up the trash, and then maybe we'll go for a second walk. Yes, maybe we'll do a second walk and take the bag over to the trash. Somebody will like that very much. She's too busy playing with her comb now to notice what I said. So she's going to get yet another walk. Or maybe if I get it done before we go on our evening walk, since it's not quite time for our evening walk, maybe we can do that while we're out walking. But anyway, that's it from us today. We've had a super fantastic Sparkling Serenity Sunday. How has your Serenity Sunday been? Let us know in the comments below what you got to do today, what you got to do to relax for your Serenity Sunday. So how did you spend your Serenity Sunday today? Let us know in the comments below, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for Magic Monday. Have a super fantastic sparkling weekend. He konera.